5, 6, 7. We've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And we're gonna do it in layers, but I'm not gonna be very concerned with each layer being perfectly straight, because after we lay each layer in, we're going to use our Gagnon tool and swirl it up like crazy. So hopefully it'll look really cool. Changing up the style. Same fragrance, same colors. So normally for our colors we use the regular micas, and then we always add a pop of a neon mica to our rainbows just to give it that, like, make it bright.
That many colors. Stand by.
Yeah, we're doing it a little bit different today, so fingers crossed. Stand by. Hopefully it'll work.
It'll work. It may just be a little less swirly.
All right, so that's what I keep hearing.
Okay, so we're gonna go up to 15.
Yeah. He just has to do every dish in the house tomorrow. It's fine. It's fine. So my stick blender doesn't reach the bottom. So I have my very, very long spatula.
All right, so you're gonna get 2.5 liters for each. Okay.
2.5 liters for each. Got it.
I see that.
Do you?
Yeah.
This is the first one I've had in a few days.
Lucky you. It's on
I
the
know.
line.
You guys are all in for my hot flash. See how red I'm getting? Oh my goodness. Hello ladies, welcome to the 50s.
Hello, Renee and Maine.
Hello Renee and Maine.
All right, come on, let's pour.
Alright. Whoops, just didn't mean to do that. Get this here, put that there. And I'm gonna pour off. How much?
2.5 each.
Alright.
So right there.
It's slipping.
Okay, all
The
right.
whole thing was bending.
It's okay.
Sorry, gotta get my arm under there.
There you go. Good. Good. See it? Good.
I'm just pouring it all over the table.
It's all right. Good. Good.
There we go.
Okay. Don't worry about wiping it up. Just
I
keep
am
going.
going to worry about wiping it up, because then we're just going to put everything in it. It's going to swoosh everywhere. Alright, John's already mixing colors. Red, orange, and we'll go yellow.
Green.
Purple.
Green on spatula, please.
Okay.
Blue. It's a cool blue.
Yeah.
Just grab a bunch of it. Thank you. Another.
Looks like we need every spatula in the house.
I have like 30 of them in the sink there.
Alright, so we're trying to keep it a little bit fluid because it does set up a little bit. Did you all see that in the video? I don't know if it
What?
came shooting up right like that. Obviously when I add my fragrance, I'll
Okay,
zip it
here we go.
real fast.
You ready?
Yes.
What do you use to make the colors?
The colors we use, the micas behind us from Mad Mica. I used a regular color, like for example, this is red. I used some of their true red, but then I added in a little bit of neon red because I want to give it a pop. I like the way, I like my rainbows to be super bright. What?
All right, let's go.
Okay.
You're gonna need a spatula that I'm gonna pour over, right? That you're gonna pour over?
Yes. I almost poured this into the thing. All right, I'm just gonna do a little bit, boom. I got this, I don't need a spatula for the first one. Reds are tricky.
This particular one is pretty much the only one we got that doesn't bleed.
It doesn't bleed, it doesn't come in, how thick do I want it?
You want it, it doesn't matter. Right?
Orange is going next, right? So we're just gonna put that right in here. And I'm gonna pour it.
Okay.
You know, I could let it set up for a second.
Yeah. Looking pretty good.
I feel like we should have waited. It's very, very fluid.
It's okay.
So I'm not going to add any more fragrance, and I'm not going to stick blend to anything else until I feel like that's set up a little bit. And then we'll wait for this to set up for a couple of seconds. Then we'll do the orange. Red, orange, yellow. And we'll try and keep it in layers as much as we can. And then I'm gonna blend it with the thing. Might have got a little bit of lye on my face. I'm feeling it itching. Right there. Might have got a little split.
How long does it take to harden?
It depends. It depends on a lot of things. It depends on the temperature. It depends on the fragrance that you use. So this fragrance can set up a little bit.
Very patient, usually over food or after food.
Yeah, we.
Do you want to warm the oil? No.
No, we don't warm the oils. We actually, we warm them to melt everything together because we have butters in there.
It's hard enough.
What? Yeah, it's hard enough.
We're going to swirl anyway, so.
Yeah. So you think I should go?
I think go. Give me the other big spatula.
This one?
Yep, because I'm going to hold it for you. We're going to try and...
All right, so we're going to go orange next. And I need to add a little bit of fragrance.
Tiny little bit.
There. What? Go a little more?
Yeah, you can get a
little bit thicker. I'll put it in there. So the fragrances can make it thicker. We already made, this is our 5th soap of the night that we're making. We already made 4 that are pretty solid already. In fact, some of them are already overheating. Very, very light trace. All right, so now I'm gonna pour. People are gonna ask, why are you pouring on the spatula? I'm pouring on the spatula because even though I'm gonna mix it up, I don't want it to completely go through the red and make a big dent and ruin the whole design.
Try to keep some of the.
So probably right there. So I'm gonna aim for the spatula.
Right.
So you keep it still.
going through.
Yeah, the bottom one is not as thick as I would have liked it to be, but again, we're gonna swirl it a little bit, so I'm not too concerned about getting it all on top.
Look at the corner. Back here. Up here.
Back by me.
Corner. Got it. Okay.
And then we'll just keep doing that, and then at the very end, I will put the hanger tool through there.
A little quicker.
This would set up a little bit quicker.
This will set up quicker because you.
I stick blended it a little bit more, and that's what I'm going to do for the next ones. Stick blend it a little bit more. Red, orange,
I don't
yellow.
want to set up so much that you can't get the hanger tool through
Yeah, I know.
on the bottom, you know?
I literally am going to say the Roy G. Biv in my head every layer, just so I don't mess it up. This one should come to trace a little bit faster than the other one did because it's a smaller container. I don't know why, but that makes a difference.
You see? Yeah, get some.
This scent is black raspberry vanilla. I love it. It's fruity. It's light.
3 or 4?
Yeah.
You want
Oh, that
See?
right there's good. Yep.
easy. Okay. 2. The middle. Come back. Here. Let's go in the corners. Over here.
Let's get, there's nothing back here. Hold on, you can just move the spatula.
Corner. All right.
Teamwork. Should I save this for the top?
Yeah.
I didn't save any red though.
Huh?
Alright, I didn't save any red.
It's all right. They don't all have to be okay. Okay.
I'm gonna save a little bit. A little bit. Green.
When will you be slicing these?
These I'll probably slice tomorrow.
Do you think that's gonna be ready now?
Yeah, because every time we wait, it gets so hard. That's what she said. No, I'm gonna. The green we didn't add anything to. This is green chromium on the outside. Ready, sir?
Back to me. Back to you. Good.
Blue.
Okay.
Yellow is, I feel like yellow, I call it a soft color. It just reminds me of something that would be soft and delicate. What's that?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Cookie Monster blue.
Yeah. And purple. Nice, nice, nice. A nice rainy, slow Sunday. Nice. Sometimes purples morph. We found this is a good one from Grape Ape. We also mixed a little. Do we mix anything else in
No,
this?
it's
Nope, this is
Harold's
just
Purple
grape. Harold's purple crayon, yeah. Alright,
When you cut this scaly side?
probably tomorrow. Ready?
Okay. Start here. Oh no, just go. Stick here for a minute. Middle. Okay.
Wow. All of our pours today were perfectly precise.
You did all right.
Yeah. No extra batter.
Go,
At
go,
all.
go, Ron.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go in.
Get all the way down there.
I can feel there's one layer that's a little bit thick. It's not the bottom layer.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, July's here.
Hello, July.
Which one is it, do you think?
I'm thinking it's yellow, maybe.
Huh.
I don't want to go crazy and make it muddy looking inside, but I definitely wanted to have some swirls in both directions.
Get more over here.
I think we're good. And that just looks gross. Now, I didn't save.
What's this one? Rainbow? Yeah.
This is rainbow. We're changing it up. Instead of doing the straight layers, we're actually doing.
Sort of layers with swirl?
Yeah, we did the layers, and then we're also just swirling on top too, because why not? Instead of just trying to make it like perfect straight layers, which I feel like we're pretty good at, so. Which color did I forget to save?
Red.
I got a little bit of red.
Orange. I don't know if there's any orange.
There is oranges down here. I scraped it though. Just trying to spread some color all over the top, and then I will swirl that. We made 5 different soaps today, July.
So if the changing equals, I have to buy.
No, July. I don't know how much red I'll get. Because I did scrape that in. Not thinking.
Oh man.
Oh man, what? Your hand?
No. Gel face. The ring just went back again.
Yeah, so we made 5 soaps today, and
Very cool.
they got very, very overheated, the ones we've already done. So when I'm done with this, we'll show them to you.
Are you getting rain in New York? We're getting rain.
For days.
Yeah. Supposed to get some more tomorrow. For anybody who wants to know what gel face looks like,
Wow. These are the different color browns.
and the cracks.
And the cracks.
Is that custom?
This is not custom. This is our rainbow soap. We call it Somewhere Over the Rainbow. We're all out of it right now, so we're making some more.
Oh,
And
yeah. I heard you were getting some weather out there in Ohio.
we're changing up the design. Oh, it's purple. The top is purple, so it's not even gonna, that's not gonna make much of a difference, this purple one. Purple down here, let's get some green going on.
I bet you the green was the one that set up.
What did I say, yellow?
Yeah.
Might have been, yeah, I said either the yellow or the green.
Someone is working overtime here in Ohio.
Oh.
Bet.
Let's get some yellow on here. Yeah, this yellow is pretty solid.
So,
Yeah.
it looks so pretty with the hair swirled. I hope so.
Yeah. Wonder what we'll see in those tomorrow.
July's a nice sweater.
You like it?
Susie said you'll always accelerate.
Does it?
I hate yellow.
Yeah, John hates yellows because it's just so inconsistent. All right, we are ready to swirl.
Anytime you come on the screen. I did not, John.
Not today. And normally my rainbow soap, I don't get to swirl on top because we're keeping it flat, you know? Because the layers were all perfect and straight. And there we go. Gagnon. Gagnon. So I'm hoping it'll have some really cool colors inside.
Oh, it's got cool colors inside.
And the people are just seeing me shooting things all over the place. Is that real lock? Oh, I just want to put the bottom and I just undo that. Put this up like this. Boom.
Get you. Did you get stabbed?
Yeah, he got stabbed a little bit. Just a little. Not like the other day when he was cutting something with a razor blade and he caught himself on that.
Well, after 45 years playing guitar,
Yeah.
cut myself quite a few times doing that.
So now this is the Margaret mold, which is shooting out and shooting out those arrows. So this is going to be the rainbow soap. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the inside. That's good. It's here. I'm just going to pop the back off simply like this, and I will let it fall. If you are by yourself, you don't really need to have a second person to catch this. You could just let it fall onto the table or whatever, or you can just flip the whole thing onto the bottom, onto its top, and then take it off that way. Oh, this is going to be cool.
I think we got what we wanted.
Oh yeah. Looking at the sides, looks pretty cool. You got that?
Yep.
And
Here we go. Okay.
and I drop this so I don't leave my fingers denting into the side. And here we go. Remove that.
Yep. Okay.
There we go. This one I'll pull back.
You take this one.
No, I keep this one.
That's what I said. You take that one.
We'll pull it back and cut that one again. This is hilarious, this filter thing. Give it some gas, yeah, right? Literally, I slide across the floor. Oh, this is gonna be nice. It's cool inside. It just looks like smushy.
Well, we wanted layers. We still
Yeah.
wanted some layers.
So you can see as I pull it back, you can see the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and indigo. And then when we cut, hopefully they'll all be swirled together in a very cool way.
Get this out of here.
You know, there's a fine line when you're running that hanger tool through, because if you do it too much, it can, you know, it can get everything all muddied together and everything starts to take on a brown look. Goes over there. And here.
Tell us which layer was more firm when getting on.
I feel like it was the orange. It was something in the middle because it was when I was pushing down, I could feel it was like it went down freely and then it stopped a little bit and then the bottom coming up was free. So I think it had to be.
Well, the orange went all the way down. I think it's one of these two.
Yeah.
They're straight.
Let us see. Now that was much softer than any of the ones that I've cut so far today. Interesting. It's kind of like a rainbow fire.
That's it.
And they're shooting out. Just hilarious that it's shooting out. What are we thinking? Do we like it? Oh, this one's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for.
Yeah.
What fragrance?
This fragrance is Black Raspberry Vanilla, which is the same fragrance that we used before. I love it. It's fruity, it's not masculine, it's not feminine, it's good for children, it's good for adults. Look at that. It looks like a little person in the middle there. Oh, look at my shooting all over the place.
Pew, pew.
What that looks like rainbow flames.
It does. It looks like rainbow flames. Rainbow flames.
Kind of tie-dye.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of tie-dye.
Nice.
Definitely. It's definitely cool. And, you know, as much as, like, we like it, doing the straight, even layers, I liked that as well. But when you're making a soap, it just took so much longer to make that because you had to wait for each layer to completely set up before you started cutting the next layer. I mean, before you started pouring the next layer. So sometimes a rainbow soap could take you an hour and a half just to do that soap.
Laura said that it's truly art.
Thank you.
That's nice.
Yeah, we try really hard to try, you know, be a little bit different. Different take on that rainbow soap. So you got a lot today. You got to learn how to change your wires on your cutter. We saw 5 different soaps get cut.
How to treat your hand when you get stabbed.
Yes. How to not get stabbed. How to jump out of the way when there's a wire swinging at your eyeball.
So I love the design of this soap. I like how it kind of curled at the side.
Yeah, like when we poured and the red
Yeah.
came up.
Yeah. I mean, you totally meant that, right?
Of course I meant that. It's definitely colorful. We do like a good colorful soap. And it's not the same as, like, say, the Dreamweaver, which has pretty much all the same colors,
No, Dreamweaver's
the neons,
neons.
right? But it's still, you know, the same amount of colors on the Dreamweaver, but it's a completely different look of a soap because of the drop swirl. So if you happen to come across my soaps, you'll know this one, Black Raspberry Vanilla, the other one, Patchouli and Sandalwood. It's definitely cool. I am thrilled.
Very thrilled.
So I believe that everyone should have a rainbow soap in their repertoire. I'm just kidding. You don't have to have a rainbow soap.
So does it make colored lather?
It does not make colored lather.
It might. It won't look.
Sometimes, if you're washing, you get a lot of bubbles, right? If you have a soap that has dark colors in it, it might have the tint, like it might have a little bit of a pink
Blue eyes.
bubbles.
What scent is that right
I don't know what this is doing, but did you see that? The scent on this one is black raspberry vanilla. And what was I saying? Oh, so if you have like a soap, like a rehab soap, where it's got a lot of black in it, that might leave some gray. Your bubbles might turn gray. And if you have something, and then the turmeric soap, the charcoal soap, and there's one other that I was thinking of, the beet soap. Those are going to change your lather color, and I don't recommend using a white washcloth with that, with any of those. They'll wash right out because it's soap, but some people, you know, when you see the black on your wash rag or the turmeric on your wash rag, you get, you know, you could be a little bit upset about that. So I totally suggest, if you're gonna use those skincare products, that you use either a darker wash rag or you wash your wash rag, which you should be doing anyway. But it should not stain anything.
Turmeric is hard to wash off a white cloth.
Yes, which is why I recommend, you know, use a dark colored wash rag.
Thank you, July.
If you're using turmeric. Is that July that said that?
She answered somebody about the oils.
Ah,
What's in it?
thank you, July. But for those who did not see, most of our soaps are made with the same oils. We use the same base recipe for all of them. And I believe we just did, nope, I didn't post that video yet. I did a time lapse of us filling Bertha up yesterday, it took us a good 2 hours to fill Bertha up, to measure out all of the oils and the butters and everything. But the good thing about spending 2 hours filling Bertha, hello, Leanna. Leanna comes in every single day and says hello to me. But so the good thing about filling up Bertha is I won't have to do that every single time I go to make soap. So had I not had Bertha, my oil tank, ready yesterday, I don't know that I would have wanted to do 5 soaps yesterday. I might have wanted to just do 1 because the prep to make soap is a lot. This cutting machine is from Good Speed. They're no longer in business.
I wish he was.
Yeah, I wish he was. I think he was in the Ukraine, right?
I think he's Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia. Who's over in that area of the world, and he is no longer in business, and we do not know why. You know, maybe he retired. Hopefully it's something like that. I've got 2. Oh, this smells so good. I really do like this one. I feel like a lot of people were sleeping on our rainbow soap because... Hi, Kamira.
Kamira.
That's Kamira, right? So I feel like a lot of people were sleeping on the rainbow soap simply because of the symbolism behind what a rainbow soap might be. I feel like this would be a better, it's not that, you know, it's not charged politically. This is just a fun soap with a great smell. Gives us that neutrality that I like.
Where are you located?
We are in New York, specifically on Long Island. And one more of Somewhere in the Rainbow. Nice. The flame look is so cool, right? It is so cool. Right? Leanna likes a shout out. A couple of kids today came in and said, if I go on your live, will you shout me out? And I said, absolutely. Just say hello. Elysia, if you're on, I remember to shout you out.
If you want to use colorants.
What?
If you want to use colorants.
Oh, who said that? Well, we do have an entire line of soap that is all natural, no colorants, or natural colorants like the turmeric, like the carrot, and things like that. And the charcoal is a natural colorant. But we do have people who like the colorful stuff. You know, we have the stuff for the sensitive skin, and I also have the stuff for keeping us entertained.
Sometimes a rainbow is a rainbow. Just a rainbow doesn't have any meaning.
Exactly. But I feel like a lot of people would skip that, skip buying it just because of that a rainbow might not be a rainbow. And I feel like it's very tie-dye looking. It's so cool. Right? Right? Oh, my brother used to say that all the time, right? And this is the last one, and then we'll be done cutting and we'll be done with our live.
Wow. Cut that fast.
Yeah, what time did we come on? About an hour ago.
Yeah.
An hour of straight cutting. Oh, it wasn't straight cutting, it was an hour of cutting and changing wires.
I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Nice.
Can you make me one?
Got them right here. These will be on the website in about a month.
So, by the way, my son Sebastian just saw the colors and said he loved them.
You see? Love them. I feel like this is a great soap for adults. It's a great soap for gifts. It's a great soap for kids.
What scent is that?
This is scented with black raspberry vanilla, so it's sweet and it's tart at the same time, but it's not like bakery sweet. It's like fruit sweet, if that makes sense. There's a difference. Like bakery sweet is like sugary, and I feel like bakery sweet is like a heavy sweet. This is a light sweet, if that makes sense. I'm really bad at describing fragrances, trying to get better. And we found a new fragrance company that we're going to be trying a lot of fragrances, so we're going to be doing a lot of testing on those new fragrances. So I probably should step up my game of descriptive words, right? Do I do anything with lilac? I do not have a permanent soap that has lilac in it, but we do custom loaves. In fact, one of the ones that we cut tonight was a custom loaf from Julie. Julie likes this one specific fragrance that we don't normally make for everybody. So we picked up a bottle of it, and she just calls us up and says, hey, I need another, well, she doesn't call. She places an order on the website for a custom loaf, like every 6 months or so. And she gets the fragrance that she wants. You get the design that you want. And it actually, because you're buying 10 of the same.
Tracy said I keep my 3 boys and grandson stock. Yeah, Tracy, I think you keep your whole name.
Yeah. They, because she gets it, it's actually works out to be less money when you buy a custom loaf than if you bought 10 of the same. And you get to pick the colors, you get to pick the fragrance, and that's it. That's all she wrote. I'm sad now that it's over. I feel like we did so much cutting, and there's just